Sitting down, ready to tackle your to-do list, only to find yourself unsure of where to start. It's overwhelming, right? Trust me, I've been there too. You want to be productive, but instead you just feel stuck. So I've spent years interviewing productivity experts in and out of my field and then testing different systems on myself. So after a lot of trial and error, I found that peak productivity doesn't have to be complicated. With these 5 simple strategies, you can take control of your day even if you don't know where to start. I'm Adams, a former salesperson who is obsessed with growth and self-improvement. These days, I work full-time in the transportation tech company while also pursuing my passion for writing and creating content. So I've spent years balancing demanding jobs and creative projects, and through trial and error, I've learned what really boosts productivity. I've trained individuals who went on to become top performers, built systems that actually work, and then transformed my own habits along the way. So if you ever feel stuck or overwhelmed, trust me, I've been there. I figured out how to break through, and today I'm here to show you how you can be productive even if you don't know where to start. Let's dive in. When I first became a team executive in my transportation tech company, I had to deliver a major presentation for the team. It was a big deal. The stakes were really high, but instead of feeling confident, I was rather overwhelmed by how much I needed to prepare, research, slides, practice. It all felt like too much for me. That's when I decided to break this task into smaller goals. First, what I did was I outlined the main projects, then I worked on one section each day. Before I knew it, everything was ready on time, and the presentation was better than I would imagine. Setting goals and then breaking them down isn't just practical. It's also backed by science. Research shows that breaking larger tasks into smaller actionable steps makes you up to 42% more likely to complete them. For me, this approach has been a lifesaver, whether it's tackling big projects or personal goals. Whatever you are working on, start by breaking them down into smaller, simple steps. When I first started juggling my executive role with personal projects, my day were all over the place. I would bounce between tasks, answer emails whenever they came in, and try to multitask on my way through everything. The results, I was exhausted but barely productive. So I built a routine, and then I set specific blocks for focused work, scheduled breaks to recharge, and even establish no distraction zones. No phones, no social media during working hours, and then within a week, guess what? I noticed a huge difference in how my productivity evolved. Routines don't just make life easier, they also improve your mental clarity and reduce decision fatigue. Studies has also shown that having a structured day can boost your productivity by up to 40%. So for me, building a routine can also means including breaks to avoid burnout. So create a schedule, limit distractions, and then stick to it. You will be amazed how much you can accomplish within the shortest possible time. A while back, I was overwhelmed by the sheer number of responsibilities on my plate. Every day felt like a race to check off tasks, but my results didn't reflect my effort. That's when I started to apply the 80 to 20 rule to focus on the 20% of tasks that drive 80% of the outcomes. And then I analyzed my week and then realized that a few high impact activities like strategy meetings and team training were giving most of the results. So I started prioritizing those and then delegated the rest. The 80 to 20 rule is just more than a theory. It's a productivity game changer. Studies have shown that focusing on high value tasks can double your efficiency. So for me, this method has helped me work smarter, not harder. Try it for yourself. Review your tasks and identify what's moving the needle, and then double down on those priorities. Before I discovered the IBD method, my to-do list was a mess. I had so many tasks, I even don't know where to start. So during a team meeting, a manager shared this method with me, and it completes my approach to productivity. The IBD method is simple. The night before, you write down 6 most important tasks you need to accomplish in the next day. Rank it in order of priority, and then the next morning you start with task 1 and focus on completing it before moving to the next. No multitasking, no distraction. And by the end of the week, I realized I had accomplished more than I had in months. What's incredible about this method is that it eliminates the common pitfalls of multitasking. The studies have shown that multitasking can reduce productivity by up to 40%. The IBD method keeps you focused on one task at a time, and focus is what leads to results. So for me, it was a game changer. If you are overwhelmed by an endless to-dos, I highly recommend you give it a try. It works. I used to think I don't have time to read until I came across an interview with Bill Gates, who credits reading as one of the biggest productivity tools. Inspired started small, just 30 minutes a day. Within weeks, I noticed I was thinking clearer, solving problems faster, and even coming up with better ideas. So reading became my secret weapon of growth and creativity. Science backed this up. Reading reduces stress by 68% and then boosts focus and creativity. So for me, those 30 minutes a day has been transformative. Whether it's a book on personal development or an industry article, reading gives you an edge. Make it a habit and you won't regret it. So, 5 simple strategies to boost your productivity, even if you don't know where to start. You see, I put in a lot of effort into creating this video. So if you found this video helpful, check out my other videos for more tips and strategies to crush your goals. Don't forget to like this video, share, and then subscribe to this channel. It really helps my work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.